Hi, I'm Kelly with True Bias Patterns, and today I am back because I wanted to share with you my winter sewing plans. Now, if you live in a place that's a little warmer than I do, you might already be thinking about spring sewing, but I live in Colorado, and man, our last frost is not even until Mother's Day. So I feel like I've easily got another 6 to 8 weeks where I can continue to sew up winter clothing and wear it. I always do better with a plan, so today I'm going to be sharing my plan with you. It may be a little bit ambitious. I do have a pattern company that I'm also running, beside my personal sewing. But these are things that I'm really hoping to be able to sew up. Maybe some of them can kind of transition into my spring sewing. We'll see. So I have a few that I'm really set on, and then one or two little wild cards at the end that we'll see if we get to. Okay, let's go ahead and jump in, and I'll share what I plan on making. Now, the first thing on my list, I guess, is maybe a little bit cheating because I've already started it. So I am sewing up Know Me 2053. Let's see if I can get that to focus. It is this really cool trouser. It's pleated and high-waisted, wide-legged, very on trend right now. I've seen a few other sewing influencers sew it up, and it always just looks so good. So I'm excited to sew these so that I can wear it with my Nico tops. And like I said, I've already started it because Nicole Merritt's does something called Sew Fancy Pants at the beginning of every year. It ends at the end of January. Obviously, I didn't finish it in time. So the first thing on my winter sewing list is to finish up Know Me 2053. And the fabric that I'm using is this really great suiting. It's like a black and white houndstoothy plaid kind of situation. This has been in my stash for a while, so I have absolutely no idea where I sourced it. My guess is that it's some kind of like rayon polyester blend. I'm super excited about those. Once again, I feel like they're super on trend right now, and they'll look so good with my Nico tops tucked into it. So the second thing on my list is a Marlowe sweater. Now the Marlowe sweater comes with both a cropped length and a full length with like little patch pockets. And this is the one that I'm planning to sew up. A few of you have sewn up the Marlowe in a sweatshirting, and that's what I plan to do. I've always sewn it up before in more of like a sweater knit, but I saw a ready-to-wear version, plus I'm inspired by some of you, where they sewed it up in a sweatshirting with matching ribbing, and I just loved how the structure of that sweatshirting just kind of gave the pattern a whole different feel. So I sourced this kind of cream colored sweatshirting. It's a pretty nice thick sweatshirting. It has a teeny bit of stretch to it. And then I also got this matching ribbing. Now these fabrics are both from Yard Blocks Fabrics. Like I said before, I will be linking all of my fabrics and patterns, well, the fabrics that I do have links for down below in the notes. I love how it's super neutral. I think it's gonna be great for layering, for the rest of winter and into spring. I plan to use kind of some neutral buttons, probably the ivory large wooden buttons that I sell in my shop. So yeah, very excited about that one. I think it is going to be a great layering piece for the rest of winter. Okay, the third thing on my list is another Nico. Apparently I can't have enough Nicos in my life. For all of January, we have been focusing on the Nico. This is the Nico pattern. It comes with both a long sleeve version or sleeveless. It comes as a dress or a top. I'm going to be making the long sleeve top, and I'm going to be using a hack that I did just a few weeks ago. There's a full tutorial on my blog where you can convert the mock neck that comes with the pattern into a full turtleneck. I've made one. I absolutely love it. I've been wearing it a lot, and so I wanted to make one more before the end of the season. And I got this gorgeous chestnut colored rib knit. I absolutely love it. I love this color. I bought this from Lyrical Fabrics. I think I might have bought the rest of what they have, but who knows, maybe they'll stock it again. But I just love it. It's kind of a wide rib, which I think is so pretty and just feels pretty luxurious. So it should be a pretty fast sew because I've sewn the Nico many, many times before. So I have pattern all ready to go, the hack all ready to go. Pretty excited about sewing this up one afternoon and then just wearing it a ton for the rest of winter. Okay, fourth thing on my list for my winter sewing. This is something I've been thinking about for a while. I'm sure everybody has been seeing all of the cargo pants that are all over ready to wear right now, and I just keep thinking that the Lander is the perfect base for that. Now, when the lander was first designed years and years ago, I designed it after a pair of vintage Boy Scout shorts that I owned. And so when I saw this bull denim fabric, I just thought it was the perfect color. It just reminds me exactly of the color of those Boy Scout shorts. So I definitely want to use this as the fabric for it. I am not sure where I got it. I think I probably got this from fabric.com before fabric.com shut down a couple years ago. But like I said, it is a bull denim, and I'm sure if you look around online, you should be able to find the same color somewhere. So the plan is to do the pant version of the lander, and then to add cargo pockets onto the side for that like true cargo look that we're just seeing everywhere right now. This will be something that I either do a full blog post for, or maybe even a YouTube video for. So if that's something that you're interested in making, please continue to follow, and I'll be sure to have instructions to do that eventually once I tackle this project. Okay, so that's 4 things, and I know I'm probably already getting a little overambitious as it is, but I have one more thing that I'm really dying to make. So my wild card, I would call it, is a Rachel Comey jumpsuit that just recently came out. It is Vogue 1994. I always love Rachel Comey designs, and I am really excited about this one. I like the shape of this jumpsuit. I love the little elastic belt that comes with it. I just think it's really cool, and I'm super excited to make it. The good thing about this pattern is I do feel like this is one of those patterns that's going to transition super well between winter and into like a spring and summer. So maybe this doesn't get quite done in winter, but maybe it's one of those transitional pieces that I'm able to make just kind of on that bubble. I don't have the pattern yet. It hasn't shown up at my local Joann's yet, nor has it gone on sale yet. So I'm obviously just kind of waiting for that, as I think we all kind of do. As far as fabric goes, I don't know. I'm thinking either a lightweight denim or maybe some kind of cotton linen blend. I'd like to do something a little bit more unusual as far as color goes. I think it would be really cool to do it in a lavender, maybe like a, I don't know, celery color, or maybe even ivory if I'm a little scared to go that bright. We'll see. We'll see what I can find. I haven't found the perfect fabric yet, and I'm still looking, but I can't wait to make this jumpsuit. Okay, and there you have it. That is all of my winter sewing plans. Is it a little ambitious? Maybe, but I'm super excited, and I always do better when I have a plan. I'll be sewing these up and most likely be sharing most of it over on Instagram, so be sure to follow me there if you want to follow along. I'll also plan on doing another video at the end of winter where I share all of the things that I did to end up making and my thoughts on each of the pieces. I hope you found this helpful, and happy sewing!